It's me, Sierra, and today I'm real chill today because this video is gonna be just like a chill video. I'm just about to tell y'all how I transitioned to natural. So when I transitioned to natural, like, I will always try to go on YouTube and see what other people were doing, you know. So this video is for anybody out there that is like me and they are looking at other people's videos just to see what they are doing to transition and get their hair back to a healthier state. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this isn't in any type of order of importance or anything like that. I'm just gonna go down the list. I made a list on my phone of things that I did in order to transition. So basically, transitioning is like an alternative for if you don't want a big chop. I didn't want a big chop because I don't really like short hair on myself. The first thing that I did right off the bat was I cut out all like straightening. I didn't say heat because I did blow dry my hair. I did a style using a blow dryer. So I'm not gonna say I cut out all types of heat because I didn't. What I really did do is I cut out straightening my hair because that's what got my hair in the state that it was at in the first place. So I decided, why am I about to keep straightening my hair if I'm trying to make it healthier? So it just didn't make sense. So I got rid of, well, I didn't get rid of it. What am I saying? No, I didn't get rid of my flat iron, but I did put it away. And that helped me to like not look at it, not get tempted to straighten my hair or anything like that. So I put that like up under my sink, and it's been there since. And I feel like I should mention I went natural in July of 2015. So yeah, do the math. I've been natural for over a year. So yeah. What I do want to say is that every year, so for my year anniversary, whatever, I do straighten my hair. I go to the salon and get it straightened, and you will see that if you watched my natural hair journey video. I got it straightened when it marked a year, and I'm going to do that again this year in July to see like how far it's come and how much longer it got or how much healthier it looks, you know. And straightening, it just, my thing is, if you're trying to go natural, what you doing with a straightener? I feel like if you're trying to go natural, if you're trying to transition, you should at least go 6 months without straightening. You feel me? Because if you constantly straightening your hair, it's literally altering your curl pattern. Like that, those two hot plates just straightening out your hair, like yo curls is screaming, girl. Just stop. The second thing that I did was I deep conditioned every time I wash my hair. Deep conditioning just basically restores your hair, and it's just like, if your hair is looking really raggedy or stringy or whatever, not all of your curls will be restored by a deep conditioner, but deep conditioner is just like, it gives it a boost and it will restore the curls that aren't as damaged. It just helps add moisture. It helps your hair become more manageable, softer. When you detangle, it'll be a breeze. Deep conditioning just adds the necessary things that you are lacking in your hair, and it's just like, especially if you wash your hair with shampoo strips your hair after you wash, and you deep condition, that just adds back what the shampoo stripped. You feel me? So, and I know that if you deep condition your hair, you will see a difference. When you rinse out that deep conditioner, girl, you're gonna be like, okay. So yeah, that's what I did. I deep condition every time I wash my hair, and I wash my hair once every 2 weeks. If your hair is super damaged and you want to do more deep conditioning, because I know girls wash their hair once a week, so it just depends on your hair. You know your hair, or you're getting to know your hair, so just kind of experiment, see what your hair likes and what it dislikes. Another thing that I wanted to add is I co-washed with a deep conditioner. Now when I say deep conditioner, I'm not saying like the heavy duty deep conditioners like Shea Moisture hair masks and all that stuff. No, I use the Aussie Moist 3-Minute Miracle deep conditioner. That one, I just felt like that just really restored my curls. Like, I co-wash probably once a week, and I use that sometimes. I didn't do it every time I co-washed, but a lot of the time I did use that, and I just felt like it was just, it's my holy grail for real. I owe my curls bouncing back to that deep conditioner. Like it says on the bottle, I use it for 3 minutes. I don't leave it in for longer than that. I just go in each section of my hair. I split my hair into 4 parts, and then I put it in each section, and then after all of this in my hair, I wait about 3 minutes and I will rinse it out. That product just was just everything to me. The next thing that I did to transition to natural is I trimmed my hair gradually. I know for some girls or some videos out there, they say to trim your hair every so and so months or whatever, but for me, I didn't do that. I just focused on what my hair looked like. If I looked at the ends and they were split or had single strand knots, I just cut it. At first I was apprehensive to cutting my hair because I don't know, I'm the type of person to be attached to my hair, or I used to be. So I was really like only cutting about an inch or less, I would say, when I was transitioning. But once I got used to gradually trimming, I would cut more and more off each time. I never went like really drastic or whatever because I still wanted length. I didn't like short hair on me, so I just would look at the ends and I would cut it. Like I said, you know your hair, you know what it needs. You will see if it needs a trim or not. Some girls, they don't even trim their hair and their hair still grows. But like, it's all about experimenting and seeing what your hair likes and dislikes and how it reacts to what you do to it. Another thing is that I wore a lot of buns, braids, and twists. I did this mostly because I really hated how my ends looked. They were really like wavy and the rest of my hair was curly. I don't know, I just felt like those styles really did protect my ends. No, I would say the first 6 months of me transitioning, I didn't really do braid outs or twist outs or anything like that, mainly because my ends were so noticeably different. So I would just braid it or twist it, and I would wear a hat like this. Like I would part it down the middle, braid or twist it, and then I would pin them up, and then I would wear a hat, beanie, or whatever. And that really worked out for me. But I did make sure that I wore like a satin bonnet or cap or whatever up under what hat I was wearing. So like right now, I have a satin bonnet on. This really just protects your hair from the cotton in the hat, because cotton can really absorb the oils in your hair and it can cause breakage as well. So just to make sure your hair is really protected, I do recommend that you put a satin bonnet or cap up under your hat to protect it. I never brushed my hair. And I'm talking about like with a paddle brush or something like that. I never brushed my hair. I always used a wide tooth comb, whether it was for detangling or to style or anything like that. I just used a wide tooth comb. I really think that brushing your hair with a paddle brush really just, it snags onto your hair. Like if you have hair like mine, it's very tightly curled, and if you're brushing your hair, then those teeth are just tugging at your hair, and it will cause it to rip out of your scalp or break off at the ends and stuff like that. So in order for me to reduce that, I do use a wide tooth comb. When I'm detangling in the shower, I still use a wide tooth comb. I don't really finger detangle because I realize that that doesn't really help me. It isn't the ideal way to detangle for my hair, because I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. It takes me way longer in the shower to detangle if I'm just finger detangling, and I feel like I don't get out all of the tangles in my hair if I finger detangle. because when I was transitioning, I did try to finger detangle, and then just to see how many knots I still had in my hair, after like 15 minutes on one section, I still had knots, because I went back with a wide tooth comb and I started to comb it out. And I'm like, I'm not about to keep doing this if I'm not gonna get out all the knots in my hair. Some girls, they love to finger detangle because it does reduce shedding or whatever, and I will say that it does, but at the same time, I think it depends on the hair texture that you have, because I don't know, because I have type 4 and type 3 hair throughout my head, and it works better for my type 3 sections than my type 4, and I'm just like, I might as well just comb through it instead of wasting time trying to finger detangle when I'm not even going to get out all the kinks and knots in my hair. The last thing I want to say to you guys is to be patient. And I really need to work on this myself to this day, because I love long hair. I absolutely adore it. But at the same time, I'm not trying to have long hair, but it's looking a hot mess. So just be patient. Your hair will get to where it needs to be, or where you want it to be, as long as you stay focused on what your goal is and you stay consistent, and it's gonna work out. None of these natural girls out here started off looking like, hey girl, how you doing? No, they started off looking like, who did it and why. And so their hair was scraggly, their hair was wavy, their hair was damaged, but if you look at the before and after pictures, you can see a huge difference, and that will be you. And I didn't think that it could be me until now, and I'll put a before and after picture right here so y'all can see. So even though you feel like your hair isn't growing like I sometimes do, or your hair isn't progressing, it is, girl, it is. And just what I like to do is just look at before and after pictures of myself, and make sure, even if you don't plan on doing a natural hair journey video and putting it on YouTube, just keep pictures for your personal self, because I know that looking back on pictures, it really helps to keep you motivated and keep you going, because sometimes transitioning can get very annoying or very discouraging, but literally it's gonna all just come together nicely, and you will have very great natural hair. Something else that I wanted to mention was that I can honestly say I didn't do when I was transitioning, but I do now, is I make sure that my scalp is moisturized. I looked back at like my older pictures when I was younger, and my hair was really long. I thought to myself, how is my hair so long, but now it's not for real that long? Like, what was I doing? And then I realized my mom, she would grease my scalp. Hopefully y'all out there can relate. Y'all's mom greased y'all's scalp. So I was like, dang, my scalp was for real healthy. Like, it was always moisturized, and I was like, I need to get back to that, because I feel like if you have a healthy scalp, a moisturized scalp, that will transfer to your hair. Like, if your scalp is healthy, it will create a healthy environment for your hair to grow and thrive. So that's what I do now, and I hope you guys out there that are transitioning to natural, you guys will take note of that if your scalp is healthy, then your hair will be a reflection of that. So always make sure that your scalp is moisturized, as well as your hair, but I'm focusing on the scalp because I feel like not a lot of people like really realize that. I know I didn't, so I want to give you guys that information. Like, make sure your scalp is healthy and oiled or greased or whatever you want to do to it, to make sure that your hair has a healthy environment to grow. You can feel in your scalp feels good, your hair feels good, everything's good. So yeah guys, those were the things that I did in order to transition. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm so sorry for not uploading in like 2 weeks. school has been very busy for me, and I recently just had a birthday. It was March 4th, so I was busy with that. So in the comments below, if you guys want to let me know what else you want to see from me, whether it's natural hair videos or makeup videos, just let me know. I love when you guys comment on my videos, and yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.